Leo. Happy Messy Monday, friends. We getting right into the reading today, y'all. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, be entertained. It's Messy Monday. And if you would like to book a personal reading, send me a tip. You can hit the link in bio or description box to do so. Leo, you know to come back and see me again on Friday for your weekly reading, Fire Sign Friday. Look, y'all, Mercury retrograde starts in November, and truthfully, we are closing out October, right? Now, I don't know what the fuck is about to really go down, but I am telling you, even 4 weeks out, I am already seeing the themes of like the bullshit that Mercury retrograde is about to push into the air for you. And I'll tell you, Leo, for those of you where like this situation has not played out yet, you can expect it to happen during Mercury retrograde. And for those of you where this kind of already is resonating for you and you just like, yeah, that motherfucker is a liar. They are a cheater. They do continue to come back into my life when they see me doing better. They do leave me alone and then decide that they want to sit and play them games because they don't want to see me be happy with nobody else. Just know, friend, that between now and like, I think Mercury retrograde starts on like November 24th or something along those lines. You ain't seen shit yet. We got give it time. Yeah, give it time because this shit is definitely going to intensify. Give it time, happiness hater, Mercury retrograde, someone else, liar. Obviously, this is going to end up being a love reading here, Leo, or lack thereof, where someone really is full of shit. You've known this motherfucker is full of shit for some time. For some of you, you're in a cycle of full of shitness. It's like this motherfucker comes around and they're like, hey, Leo, look at me. I'm still full of shit. And you're like, yo, but I still love you, though. What y'all be saying to me in them readings. And I love y'all dearly. I listen. I coach you. I don't judge because I understand. But I also very much have be the fuck for real moments with y'all. Where this particular individual, Leo, this is not the first time they fucking you over. This ain't the second time. It's not the first. Like, this isn't someone where you'd be so shocked by the behavior because they've never done anything like this before. This is serial. This is serial. This is like nonstop. Dirty offer, dodging bullets, commitment, fake flexing. I'm telling you, you probably left this person alone or you're getting ready to leave them alone. Somebody had some money come up, whether it was you or them. Money was involved in the picture, or the promise of money, the promise of security, the promise of some sort of benefit after hardship here, Leo. And so you and this person are coming together again. This motherfucker may have suddenly like come into some money, hustling, new job, lottery. It doesn't matter to me where the money is coming from, but it's like the dirty offer here is the offer for a 17th, not a second chance, a 17th chance. And they promise you, I'm gonna pay bills, I'm gonna this, I'm gonna that, I'm gonna finally take you on that vacation, I'm gonna do this. Lies. Past life connection. Healing old wounds. Time to release the pain. You know, my mom used to say lots of shit to me when I was younger and like going through situations, even with my husband, like when we were still dating, when we were still boyfriend and girlfriend, teenagers running around being crazy. She would eventually just say shit like, you'll get tired. And I'm just like, no, bitch, you need to care about what I'm saying to you right now. Where's the outrage? And her response would always just be, you'll get tired. I respond the same way to y'all in these comments and everything. You'll get tired. You're not tired yet. Some of you, it's like the screaming, the rage, the sleepless nights, the crying, the swollen eyes, the snotty nose, the begging, the back-to-back calls, all the fucking extras and theatrics. And as long as you are willing to continue to do that, each time you find out this motherfucker is lying or cheating yet again, you're not done yet. You'll get tired. And like my mama told me, since you know you ain't ready to leave, you be best served to let that man or let that woman, dog, you clean the fuck out until they're tired and find a way to like it. And I used to think like, why would you say such a horrible thing to me? But in hindsight, after many, many years of therapy and like getting to understand the flip side of my mama's tough love, she had a very valid point. Don't be sitting up crying and snotting and bubbling and calling your girlfriends, girl, let me tell you what he did again. Or let me tell you what she did again. Expecting sympathy when like, you ain't tired yet. So find a way to like it. I bet you your friends and family would be a lot more appreciative of you not consistently tugging at their heartstrings, talking about how you caught this motherfucker up and it was real deal gaslighting, where it's like, for some of you, you may have caught this individual in the bed and you fucked them or you went to sleep with them at the end of the night because they found a way to convince you that what they did was not that. That's gaslighting. Unconditional love. Just was talking to a young lady last night, and if I'm not mistaken, it was a personal reading. I believe she may have very well been a Leo. And she's all, yeah, I love him. I wanted to work. We ain't been talking. I dogged him out. He dogged me out. We do each other wrong. We've really hurt one another. Somebody gets tired at some point. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the thinking happens. Just because you love somebody doesn't mean that you're actually loving them for the proper reasons that you would love someone. You're attached. You're committed. You're dedicated to letting this one treat you bad like your mama or your daddy did. It's what you're used to. And hoping and praying that God or Jesus can make it be something totally different. Which, you know, God will answer them prayers. Some of these things y'all be asking for, like even with the situation where if you've been praying, you've been asking Source to really kind of restore the connection and make it so that you and this person can have a good relationship. Oh, y'all, I ain't start y'all timer. Ain't that something? But where you could try to make this be a good relationship, you asking for a miracle that God is not able to provide you with. This person needs to be ready to change protection and red flag. Look, and look, here's the extra here for you, Leo, because I feel that this particular lie, the cheating this particular time, why did they do it? What did they do? Went back to somebody else that you've already caught them up with. They had some unfinished business with that person. Some unfinished business with that person, and they went back to complete it. Or for you, it's just like, this motherfucker see you trying to move on and they're determining that they have unfinished business and so they gonna come back. Some of you are really struggling to make a decision about what you need to do to make this connection work, and baby, it don't. Sometimes things just don't work, y'all. Sometimes they just don't work. I had to tell that same client last night that here's what's going on. And everyone is well within their rights to decide to carry on or to decide that something doesn't work. Something's a lost cause. Something's a waste of time. Something takes up too much energy. Something don't feel right. Something ain't paying off the way that they would have liked for it to. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, Leo, you haven't quite learned your lesson about the fact that you won't be able to build up this beautiful, bountiful, happy, family-filled life with this individual because they're not worthy of all of the beautiful, glistening, and glorious things that you have hopes for creating. You understand what I'm saying? This gives, like, Leo, you want to have, or you may be the trifling motherfucker. You got to take it as it resonates, y'all. Everybody ain't healed. Everybody don't have themselves together. Like, take it as it resonates. But you want something magical. You want something where you're sitting at Christmas with your great-grandchildren or your grandkids gathered around and you are telling the story about how Granny and Papa met. You understand what I'm saying? You want to build up things where your daughter is going to be seeking, your son is going to be seeking a love similar to the one that you share with your soulmate. And this person is not that, Leo. So, if you feel like you struggling to figure out what to do with whomever the fuck this may be, leave them behind. Accept the fact that this situation is not giving what you needed to give. This motherfucker's gonna continue to lie. You ain't seen shit yet. The tables are nowhere near turning. You really do need to embrace the fact that all you can do is move onward and upward. And for those of you where this has been like some long-standing situation that you've had with this individual here, Leo, you may want to start thinking about relocating, and that is where you will find someone else being the victim. Some of you like to let this motherfucker treat you the way that they do. And when I say stuff like that, people be like, who would like something like that? I hope you don't get off to it. I'm not saying you like it to that extreme, but there's something very soothing about consistently being in environments of chaos and chaotic treatment and any particular type of situation where it puts you in circumstance to feel like you're the victim because it's what you're used to. A lot of you were victimized by your parents. You were victimized by your neighbors. You were victimized by your friends. You were victimized by your grandparents in some shape, form, or fashion. And then we become adults. We become consistently comfortable with trauma, consistently comfortable with disrespect. You get used to it. One thing about the brain, friend, it's always trying to keep you in a place where things are normal. If chaos feels normal to you, it's all you've ever known, well then of course. And so you like keeping this motherfucker around subconsciously because it makes life feel very stable and normal for you. And for those of you where you've never experienced a happy, healthy, loving love, you know what I'm saying? And you get to that place in the future, it's gonna scare the dog shit out of you, and your brain is gonna constantly play tricks on you and try to get you to believe that this can't work because we ain't never been here before. This motherfucker's manipulative. They're not gonna change, and you are resisting that change. Oh, that might have to be the caption to this video. Stop resisting. That's tough. Book a reading. Link is in bio, description box. I don't know, Leo. Drop your emoji below. I need to figure out what I'm going to tell people to drop below. We're doing blue butterflies today. Drop a blue butterfly below, especially if you still watching, Fred. If you drop a blue butterfly below, also let me know what topic we doing on a bonus reading tomorrow. Get 5 blue butterflies below. Yeah, we'll make it happen. That's what I got, though. Stop resisting change, Leo. Love you. Bye.